I can't do it right now.
You can't pause it.
All right, hang on. Can you hang on 1 second? Okay. All right. What do you need, Al?
I need to make a bracelet.
Oh, that's all the arts and crafts stuff is over. It's over here. Come here. Alice. Well, hey, hey. What a big brother this guy is. What do you want, Sheriff? Owen's gonna put on something when I'm finished with my game. Y'all can we'll figure it out. Okay. Love you. Bye. Holy shit nuggets. All right. My 3-year-old. Um. Yeah. Oh no. She's like throwing a fit. She just wanted me to pull out her arts and crafts stuff, so I pulled it out. And she's just very strong-willed. Which I'm like, she's very independent, and it's cool because as a girl, like I'd rather that. But sometimes, like, I don't have the patience, and like especially when I'm about to do something, like I just want 5 minutes to myself. That's basically it, you know, without somebody whining about something.
Hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Mountaineers will
Yeah.
total weather and will get started.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Yeah. See, our toaster is up like in the what you call it, the cabinet, so he has to like take it out, all that stuff. So yeah, anything that needs to be done, that's what we do.
Snags it quickly on the left.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of
On a different
scrimmage.
note, those uniforms look nasty, like in a good way.
Defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. There he goes. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
This game does that, like on the depth chart, you in the like the Dynasty homepage, you start certain guys, and then Like it's so weird. Like it started my second string running back, but on the depth chart, it still has my first guy as my first guy. Why wouldn't he be out there for the first play? It makes no sense. Anyway. Maybe. Okay.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys.
I mean, I got lucky on that fumble.
Because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Nice.
Complete downfield.
Not sure what all you did, but
Conversions on offense,
free snap.
to their own 39-yard line. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to go deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second half.
They go to the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
keeps it on the bootleg.
Dude, it got hit.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
There you go. I got freaking hit as I threw that.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oh, man. There you go.
Happens because they blitz, they get pressure, make the QB feel uncomfortable. He throws the ball up.
Good Lord.
Make a play on the football.
What are the odds of that
take
shit?
that thing back to the house. Nice pass rush, nice pressure, and nice job turning defense into offense.
And he tacks on the extra point.
No, I was throwing to the guy across the middle. Trying to get it over. I know you were covering him, but I saw the pressure. And I was like, I gotta get rid of it, and I was in the pocket, so I couldn't throw it away.
On the run from inside his own 5.
So as I got rid of that, though, I got hit and threw it right to you.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air, it's Wolf. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first
How's recruiting
down.
going for you?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wide.
Dude, that's not who I meant to throw it to square, and I accidentally hit circle. I do that sometimes.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's
No, the other side of the field square was open. It was the same route. It was
worked so hard. He wanted to
hook
make an
route.
impact for his defense this
Roll
year.
out.
He comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll leave it with him.
In this game like that freaking pick 6 changed everything.
And the defense
Also
did a
that
great job
pick,
committing to
stop
the run.
throwing
When
picks.
you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, wow.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense.
I've never seen that.
Who can get it done with his arm.
Just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
Give to the single back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his
Was that the right receiver or was that wrong one like I did?
Good field position.
Did you try and back shoulder it?
Their own 47. They'll give it to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Second down coming up. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
How his team is?
Over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Oh, gotcha. The home field advantage, this legit? Can't all of it.
To the air, it's Wolf. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys,
Who's your backup?
Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran.
Is it your punter?
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Oh, what a cut! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Back to pass. It's straight. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Washington. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it.
What's this backup's overall?
After the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
What, he just can't... What?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
What are we both even on the turnover margin right now? Is it 2-2?
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field.
I mean, like, picks. Picks and fumble.
To even the score. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh, gosh, you had so much. No, you picked me twice. I got hit one time. The other time I just...
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Under fire.
Dude, throw it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How you, Mike?
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after... return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack.
Yeah.
They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Dropping back, it's straight. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Husky. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really
Thought he would keep running and stop.
They lose him.
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking.
I'm so bad at using. It's unreal. That was my zone.
And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the midfield. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll test the right side. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game,
they said you have the best run defense in the country.
Get back in.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. And boy, is he close.
It's not. Am I allowed to go for it? Where am I at? I'm down 14, right?
A 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And
you just drop it? Or did you bat that?
Really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't
well,
see
what a turn of events
on that one
this
early in the game
turned
in that
into.
situation.
The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Back to throw, it's Drake. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down.
Could really use one of those picks right now.
Now on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I know. That was a terrible throw. Not only overthrew him, but threw it like 4 or 5 yards
Third play of the drive,
to the guy's
need to take
right.
advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Toledo.
Yeah.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that.
You're putting it on me right now. So much so that you've lost count.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Wolf. Quick completion on the out. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, throw it. He's so open. Throw it.
Picks up a sack.
Oh, my God.
44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Yeah. It was like a slot sail play, so he had like a little hitch, and I was waiting for him to come out of that. I was waiting for him to come out of that hitch.
After that last play, it's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Looks good right now, so I don't know.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Washington right back to the line. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's straight. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Yeah, in like 3 plays, and I haven't done shit since.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll start the
What's the score of you and Chris's game?
Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do.
What was the score of you and Chris's
game? Advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it to the right. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to pass. It's straight. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got the quick pass. He's there to make the stop.
I don't think I've never seen that before. That
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Third down.
yeah.
Play. Crowd alive. Back to pass. It's Wolf. Here comes the heat.
Oh my gosh, what kind of a throw is that?
Way too far for everybody.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
Well, I saw the safety ran up, but maybe you were running up to cut off.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oof. Between the uprights, it's good. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board.
And,
nice kick, nice job.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old #1.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan when you lose your starting quarterback. Now you
was that a screen you were trying to run?
Cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, and get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get.
I had 2 guys right there, and you had 1 guy like right in between them. I just held it. I held it to see what he would do, and luckily he just like kept running out of bounds.
Win this football game, it just needs to start with 1 spark.
They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
I'm glad you did that. I was trying to kind of get out of that play, but I didn't have anything. It was all question marks.
And here they are on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. Right on the money. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Going to swing it on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Yeah, trying to. There. Nice grip. Almost. He didn't lost him.
Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end
Oh
zone.
my gosh.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field
Sarah
position. Obviously, when the
was
offense
talking
starts,
massive
it's such a
shit
good
just now to
spot.
me.
Puts the defense in a
She's
bad
like, who are you
position.
playing? It's like, I said Mike, and he goes, has he ever beat him?
On your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Virginia
Yeah, hasn't he beat you every time?
Awfully well today. And while there's no Michael
Yeah, this
Vick out
game,
there,
on paper, I have the better team.
they're up by a field goal
Well, I mean, it's,
over
on paper, I have the better team. I mean,
Just another week
Mike
of
is a
college
better
football where
player
we've come to expect
than me.
the unexpected. Fellas,
And how about that one? Devin will be
I
keeping
think.
an eye on
My
everything
humble
going on
opinion.
elsewhere. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Back to throw, it's straight. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the time is completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, looking to pass. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves in.
Makes a pass to Marker. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, App State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
You put someone that they both want? Did they?
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Dropping back, it's straight. Throwing right. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Runs through the tackle. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop him.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw it straight. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's deflating. And as a defensive guy, I was frustrated when my offense didn't come through when I needed him to. But now it's my time. I got to go make a play. I got to go force a turnover, get the ball back to my offense so we can tie or win this ball game.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the left. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You were saying, Mike?
The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. He's brought down.
Thing is, you're so like you don't even really need the timeouts. I wanted you to burn, but
looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to throw it straight. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move, he fires.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. This time it's complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys.
Did you win? No, it's still going. He's threatening to score.
It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll take another shot here. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.